Of course, Mundo against a team entirely composed of champions who do physical damage is going to feel awesome if Adam can get through the early game and an even pace. But you can see
for a row. They move towards what side of the map. They get flashes out from both Hansama and Mickey, along with securing the Drake, which is a little surprising considering these teams are so grub-centric, but with the advantage you've gained, you definitely want to convert it into something, so smart to secure this objective.
Really makes a lot of sense. Recall now coming in from
Hansama. He seems very hesitant to walk up to the wave. He knows that Mickey and Yaika offer a wonder. In fact, they might be looking at mid lane here.
I mean, ice is going to be a problem. Yike trying to force the play. Quick flash out from Nuke is good. Body block there from Labrov. Ulti from Mickey. Lock it up with a handshake to follow. Caps doing good damage. Sheo can't quite find the reset, and that's going to be crucial. They go in instantly. They know they need to pull the trigger on the first kill there. The Viego down. Nuke opening behind the flick back. Caps enough movement speed. Boots to an early pickup. Overall, just going to be a 1-for-1 junglers traded.
A close exchange. The bailout coming from Mickey ended up saving Yike at the very last second, but the damage was still strong enough to be able to make it a 1-for-1. The flash response from Nuke there. Ooh, Caps
going all in. He has the bailout on him. Is it going to fade away in time? Not quite able to grab the kill in the end. A 1-for-1. Will also deny a single creep, but a very aggressive play.
It certainly was. He commits his flash to that play. I guess you could argue that because of the
first, as he's like about to finish the kill, he gets to respawn, then Nuke dies, then he gets to walk away. But the timing is awkward because he kills Nuke as it doesn't, the sequencing is wrong, essentially, which is why it ends up being way more awkward than initially intended. So they're going to try again, and this time, well, they didn't flash him under tower, and they brought 2 more people, so it turns out it works a lot better. Well-executed gank.
They make that work.
G2 ready to go in. No completed item for Caps or Hansama yet, importantly, but Nuke caught out. You mentioned the ulti earlier. This time around, it's going to be there. Caps finding the first kill. Shale hoping to find the reset. Yike gonna get locked up. Ulti to follow through. Yike going forward. Where's the grasping wall? Where's the stun? A little bit of CC now coming in. That's the follow-up CC as well. Caps marked up by the bailout. Sheo now in trouble. They're gonna be able to grab the kill. Not quite. Just the 1-for-1 trade there in the mid lane. 2-for-1 overall though. 2-for-2, excuse me.
I'm impressed that Caps was able to trade that back. Mid-jungle, it's a bloodbath here between G2 and BDS. A lot of the initial aggression coming out. You can see that with the CS discrepancy that's being built between the 2 top laners. Now, G2 collectively as 4, control the mid wave. If they can secure this tower, they can nicely transition towards the Herald as well. Aatrox with the push. The BDS want to stop them.
Facing the hole just for a bit of harassment. Colin coming out as well. Not going to connect too much, but at least zones Nuke away. Mickey now locked up and immediately flick back. Knocker coming in from the Nautilus as well. Berserker trying to get the disengage. Sheo gets the reset. Has flash available. Does he want to go for the flash handshake? Hansama, 90 caliber net. Over the wall, only a bit more time left on the possession. Now going to go in another flick onto Yike, but his Caps is immediately going to punish on Labrov. Sheo taken out, and they just forgot how much damage that Lucian can do.
An overstep
sequence of events where a play starts so good for you and ultimately just extends Caps' gold lead, who again, getting closer, 2 items. This Lucian, very terrifying. Labrov luckily has the hooks to make it out, but TP, Aatrox coming in, World Ender available, extra movement speed. They're going to be happy just to pick up Labrov. Might want to push for a bit more here. Yike. They want to step up instead, just trying to zone off, get their vision control down. They can turn back to Drake when they want. Adam uncontested in the top side, but still a positive trade for G2.
Just a nice sequence of events. They shift Caps to bots. They have a TP ward ready for Broken Blade. They push in mid with Hansama, and then they collapse onto Labrov, who's just trying to get vision. They set themselves up nicely for the Dragon with good deep vision coverage. They steal all the camps away from BDS's bot side, and the only exchange is the top tier 1. They're more than happy to take that. And I mean, that was just a really nice sequence of events. The best case scenario is to, naturally as Sheo was doing, go for the cross map, secure the Herald, a valuable objective that can help them unlock the mid tower. But in this game, but it's that interesting situation where, okay, yeah, it does get a lot of value, but then Merc Treads also has a lot of value when playing into a Renata and a Sejuani.
Yeah.
And speaking of,
Nuke. Good backstep, good sidestep, but Caps is here, dodging the CC, not enough. You have to try to find a way to dodge the damage, and for a second there, he does, but now 2 members taken out. The reset not quite able to come through. Yike finding the kill first, even if he does go down. Now Labrov is going to be the one in trouble. Knock up there. Adam trying to do everything he can, but again, he doesn't have any armor. Ice trying to pop off, but the Lucian is just stronger. Caps does not care double kill on the top side.
19 minutes. And look at this, Lucian, a 3K gold lead over his lane counterpart. Level 14 for Caps. We look back at the play. As we said, starts off with this initial pick onto Nuke. Oh, nope, we don't have time.
Broken Blade did this once before, now he'll try again, knowing Nuke doesn't have flash. One more auto, might have to trade his life. No, a little bit of extra health. Cheo should just kill him. One auto, no! Itemization, baby, bruisers! Alive and well. Cheo now trying to turn it back. One more auto in power. Lifesteal versus Lifesteal, baby, but nobody drain takes. Like an Aatrox with Sundered Sky.
The Sundered Sky, the healing from Aatrox. We need a replay of exactly how much
Sky, Deathbringer stance, and the patch notes, baby. The holy trinity of making that possible.
I'm going to get you the exact healing about right now.
1.2k gold lead. Most of that built in the last couple moments. Obviously was already at an advantage, but 2 quick kills definitely only going to cement that further. Folks, this was a steady growth of relatively small advantages for G2, but after those last 2 sequences of play, it is a massive lead. BDS overloading the top side, willing to concede their tier 2 just to have a chance at forcing a 5v4.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying, but Aatrox is just an absolute menace. Now the collapse onto him. The raid boss is back in the game.
The problem is, and look, I'm a terrible Aatrox, so I know I can say this, is even if you whiff every single Q, one Sundered Sky auto does so much work. Broken Blade, though, now dashing away. They've layered the CC beautifully. One more auto, again, more healing. They're having to burn so much, he's trying to get the blast cone. But Sundered Sky, independent target cooldown, means it takes a year, and G2 could grab a tier 2 in the meantime. And we're not going to push for the tier 3 yet. So BDS do get the pick, do get a ton of gold in their pocket. Broken Blade, overconfident. And while we can understand why, probably didn't need to be there. Every other person on the map, he is very far ahead. That is Rapid Fire Cannon on the Caitlyn.
Baron is going to be wearing off, but G2, they don't need to... Now, do I think that the Mundo is the problem in this game? Absolutely not. I feel like that many other things have just kind of fallen apart.
Nice stun over the wall. No handshake to follow, Adam.
But there's no front line.
Infernal Chains there. G2 very casually just walking in, tanking a tower, and killing people. They have a 9k gold lead, so it's, again, incredibly dominant position. BDS, I don't really know how they force a fight here. Ice, 3 items, but went for armor penetration, which means he isn't nearly as effective against the likes of Hans or Caps. Click on a Yike won't connect.
They can now move back to top. Wave's in a bit of an awkward spot. Caps has to take the long way around. He has to go and replenish his wards. G2 will come back out onto the map, fully restocked, and keep your eyes on Mickey already denying all that vision.
Adam, no Q hit, so he should be able to walk out of the Infernal Chains. Sorry, Q did hit, technically blocked by his passive. As he goes where he pleases. Red buff. Warmox ticking in, means he's full health, but now Adam starting to feel a little more comfortable about this 1v1. Comfort was short-lived, however, as he's now backing up, and Hansama on the Caitlyn, instant combo, goodbye to the jungler. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that Caitlyn kind of slaps. Yeah, that was a heavy hit onto Cheo.
This is before armor penetration, keep in mind. We've got 2 cloth armors.
Miracle fights out of their hats, but I feel like G2 is very aware of that. And I imagine we'll see the discipline required to close this one out. They gather as 5 on the top lane. Mundo's still in the bot. He needs to get hit fast, so this tower's going to disappear.
I think they've accepted the tower will disappear, as the recall is now coming in. Ready instead just to hold the base against this Baron push, knowing that
Illusion has completed his 4th item, and they set their sights on the 3rd and final inhibitor. They actually completely abandoned the dragon. TP from Broken Blade is available. He's going to use that on the minion.
Makes the siege that much easier. G2 not even worried about the tower, happy to just free hit LeBron. Broken Blade zooming in with that World Ender movement speed. Adam trying to soak as much damage as he possibly can. Ice again, now allowed to auto attack. Broken Blade getting lower and lower. Redemption there, the bailout there, but Broken Blade can't find a kill. He will not get the reset. He goes down. Cheo now gets to become Broken Blade, but can't get into melee range, and that means no Sundered Sky procs for him. Caps backing up. This should just be the end. Ice and Adam versus the world. They'll get another shot at this one in game 2, but This should just be it. Mickey stepping up, Ice locked up, Cleanse now used. Caps and Hansama splitting their attention between the BDS AD carry and the base, but Ice one auto from Hans, doing a whole hell of a lot of work, and now Berserker's Ice is almost going to kill Adam in his own base. Will not come through, and the Nexus will finally fall. G2 going to take their time. Cap's going to give his life for some reason.
For the Corki and Zeri package over here.
And on the side of G2, a lot of range, a lot of scaling, side laning potential as well. What do you want to look at in the
Extremely
early game?
reliant on getting early game leads because right now...
Summoner spell, 200 health, healing up as much as he can. And I gotta say, this is some professional level hating here, coming in from BDS on the top side of the map. Broken Blade finally now gets to lane. The downside is G2's bot lane got to take so many plates. We'll see if the 2v2 feels a little bit better for the side of BDS now that Alistar gets to start the lane effectively at level 3.
That's a good point as well.
And Broken Blade.
Uh-oh.
This is the matchup.
Uh-oh.
Who wins the all-in? It's the Malphite. Quick thumbs up.
Yeah, and that is the matchup. Broken Blade took a bad trade when he queued into the wave. Alistar.
Mickey. Trying to pull back. Has the double cast, but isn't going to use it. And
This does open up Yike to secure the grubs.
Grubs obviously can help significantly enhance the power of a lot of these individual laners. Yes, Broken Blade's a little bit behind, but he's still able to get lane cryo here. Takes a decent amount of damage though, and Adam's going to just try one more time to kill him.
Yeah, he will.
Just walking up, whacking him, walk up, down smash. Very casual.
Yeah, I mean,
very simple.
The most frustrating thing is all the movement speed things that you get in Jace's Dragon is, of course, still on the table. Neither team prioritizing it for the time being, as we see Sheo making his way towards top side. Oh no, Broken Blades.
They don't even need to send this many people. This is just bullying. Broken Blade tries to use the To the Skies to make it out.
This is a stomp in the top side of the map. Yike now with the cross map play.
G2 trying to make a counterplay. Lebrov there to body block Ice. Nice backstep heal coming out. Hansama continuing to harass Lebrov. Lebrov no level 6. Nice. Ooh, back. Kind of just a whiff for Mickey, to be honest, there. And Lebrov will eventually fall as Yike tanks the tower, using the minion to reset tower aggro. Well done, G2. Gonna break first tower here. So while Adam is insanely far ahead, and Broken Blade has been put very far down, G2 making up for it on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, Broken Blade. He is just being bullied right now.
How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man?
Adam getting some revenge after what happened in game 1. And he's just being sown away from so much farm. 34 CS at 8.5 minutes. It's like the counter Chovy, you know?
Yeah.
Admittedly, not through his own volition. There's very
let's
little that Broken
yeah,
Blade can do about it, right?
The counter pick, this is pretty ruthless counter pick, and obviously lane swap, and also like, you could not imagine a worse situation for Jace. Jace players out there would struggle to find a worse, like coming into the game with wrong runes and masteries is the only way this could be worse.
An old school Jace player in Odo on the desk being like, yeah, this matchup really sucks.
Thank you for putting on the pro player accent, just so I knew.
I felt like
Arrow hits.
Sheo's here though.
Nice dash out on the Valk. Sheo is here to cover. Mickey though.
Oh, what?
That was good from the setup. The alley-oop. Balti comes in. I was caught off guard. I had my eyes on Mickey. Hawk shot because of the sapling vision. So hard for BDS to really hold control of any specific area.
I mean, I'm surprised that they've just completely conceded control around the Herald. They've prioritized securing this bot at a tower, and they will get the first dragon of the game. Maybe they don't feel confident trying to take a fight. Either way, there should be a trade of objectives. Malphite's still hovering top lane though. Caps needs to be careful.
I mean, it's going to be difficult for BDS if they lose mid lane tier 1, which is kind of what you would expect at this point. The Herald does come through as Adam walks into Tristana.
He's going to kill him. Here, ult.
He's waiting for the ulti to come out. Caps manages to get hunted back into the tower, but Caps still has to run. The Malphite is still probably going to kill him. The arrow trying to save the day, but Lebrov is here to the flash from Caps. There is no way he should get out of that, but he does. BDS, what was supposed to be a sure thing, falls apart in front of them.
I mean, so that's a 6.5 out of 10. Hey, Caps, that's a 6.5.
I mean, he did need support from his team.
But I mean, the whole setup and the way he executed that, he played it so perfectly. The fact that he knocked the Malphite underneath the tower, and then he ran back into lane. The river, sorry. He didn't actually try and get underneath the tower, which was kind of what my instinct would be, but because he was trying to bait him into the Ash Arrow.
All right. We will need to ask him afterwards because I think you might be coping.
I'm like, do you think I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here?
I think he meant to ult the Malphite away from him to get back under his tower and not walk into the Alistar. Maybe. Or you are right that he's the biggest 5-head genius of all time. Of course, while we're talking about it, Mickey has gone down. Excellent pick coming in from Sheo. LeBron, a nice knockback, immediate stun follow-up. Nowhere for Yike to go. BDS, excellent response. Ice, low health bar, but he will be able to reset.
Yeah, I mean, it's important series ends.
But he can lie to us, which is what I would do. I would definitely say I planned that.
Now, following that play, of course, BDS did get some kills of their own. They got 2 in the mid lane. Sheo was able to get a pick onto, I believe it was Mickey, and then Yike also lost his life. So the gold is relatively even. A lot of that is because it's sitting on the Malphite. Ashe, Arrow, top lane.
Adam, locked up. They're trying to force the ultimate out. Even if he ults into them, he's probably going to go down. Unstoppable into the wall. Oh, no.
No safety for Adam. He oversteps his bounds. And Hansam is having a massive game right now.
And take control of the mid lane here. Don't need to be too scared of Malphite. Ulti's still on cooldown.
There's not really a huge amount for them to play for. Oh, they've spotted him on vision.
Tried to go casual as they're walking up. Lebrov's got nowhere to go. He thought he was safe. Hansama hitting him with some Oscar-worthy acting as he starts to walk to the side as if he cannot see him. All of G2 collapse.
Yeah, it was almost like they were leaning towards Nuke and giving the impression that he was the target. But yeah, fortunately for Lebrov, he does not realize that he was standing on top of a ward. So
this is so frustrating. You die immediately.
He definitely would have. Adam would have been like, yeah.
Oh, hey, sweet. You want to just kind of stun yourself and land at a really telegraphed position? Lebrov, luckily he's able to sidestep their Celestial opposition, giving a bit of damage resistance. G2 going to force out the Unbreakable. Nice root, though, from Sheo. Instant turn. Ice off to the side. Nobody able to hit. Ike stepping up. Yike, excuse me. G2 now going to go in. Adam follows, though. That's the shutdown. Big ulti from Adam. Mickey going to be able to find the double root, but now has to retreat. Broken Blade waiting over the wall, and BDS taking the fight. G2 over eager. Thought they just had to worry about the Malphite, but that Zyra damage, a bit too much to handle.
I mean, I think a lot of the credit needs to go to Lebrov. Yeah, it does look like that he's going to get caught out initially. However, the re-engage comes through. His ultimate buys a lot of time, and then the rest of BDS are able to collapse and convert that into a huge play. Because Hansama and Mickey took a step too far, it's Caps now, commits on the nuke.
Trying to find the solo, goes back to the wall, but here's Lebrov waiting, forcing Caps to flash backwards. Caps to the side, still focused on nuke, still looking to get that damage down. It's gonna get the rocket on the rocket jump, gets another reset because he gets the kill. And now Lebrov is not sure if he wins this. Waiting for the vision to fade away. Now walking up, ushering him into the tower. Caps still wants to go. A little bit extra healing. Punt back into the tower. Lebrov.
Woo. Oh, Lebrov. Okay, he's able to make it work. But wow, Caps able to find a kill in that exchange. It's Tristana on a side lane. It's a scary thing to deal with. And just like that, so many of the BDS members are drawn towards the bot side of the map. Reset's now coming through. Opens up this mid lane tower for G2 to siege onto.
They cannot defend. They cannot walk up. 6 grub buff, the Ashe, the Seraphine, the Maokai threat, get his flash. Again, making it that much easier for BDS to start here. Seraphine ult is always going to be scary. There's the potential for that multi-man lockup.
And then Maokai ultimate around Baron, also very scary.
Rob, ulting, ready to go over the wall. Adam gonna find one, trying to lock down Mickey before he can ult. Well executed by BDS, clean pick, but it's Broken Blade in the side lane, looking to get a tower back. TP response now from BDS. Looks like they're not going to start the Baron. Settling just for the pick. X-flash forward from Lebrov, bit of extra movement, speed, headbutt. Knocked back. Now the redemption coming in, good damage on a Hansama. It's ice off to the side, immediate lightning crash. Capso now wants to turn this one back. Caps trying to pre-fire on Adam, looking for the reset on the satchel charge, means he can jump again. Ice has to be careful, caught between multiple carries. Broken Blade put behind, but he still does a hell of a lot of damage. Caps finding one, and there you go, baby. Like we're watching Mario Maker, Goomba stomping his way through that fight.
TP flank from Caps, looking to collapse onto Nuke.
All right, Nuke. Can't do much here, tries to finish the tower, doing so much damage on the Caps. Wants to get the reset. Caps with the knockback flash forward from Nuke. He gets the shutdown at the very least, but Broken Blade is there to make it a 1-for-1.
Some revenge for Nuke, but it's an ace for G2. Adam, you've got to remember that he used his ultimate earlier to catch out Mickey, and every time they do, sure, you kind of deal with him in the laning phase. You don't really allow him to snowball, but the moment he unlocks himself in a side lane, he keeps finding these type of plays. And now he has his Infinity Edge completed. Yeah,
and with any champion who has a movement ability that resets, you have to be really decisive in your fights. If you make mistakes, the champion
sets up the CC, and now BDS, they have to concede it. They don't have the smite, they just be throwing their lives away. Nuke on the cross map, trying to push in that bot wave. They've pushed in mid as well. They can try and steal away some jungle camps. Maybe there's a world where they can secure this bot tier 2. But G2 with a massive pickup there.
On's here. Blue Trinket down to see and BD for Adam. Caps taking up home in the mid lane, knocking down a tier 2.
Level 17 Tristana, the range.
He's just so powerful. The mites as well, the 6 growth buff just continues to make it so much easier for G2 to siege. Now Broken Blade's range is nice to have. Again, you can see Nuke slowly getting chipped away
So
at.
you land the slow from the Ashe, you also get the root, and you can even get the stun on top of that. It makes that potential pick very lethal as the Ashe connects.
CC on a Labrov, forcing him to use the Unbreakable. Would obviously like to fight in this window, but G2 backing up. Don't want to give him the angle.
I look at all this poke that comes out from G2's composition. The Ashe, the Jace, the Seraphine.
They've been very disciplined siege. BDS are consistently trying to fish for this flank. Adam, only a few seconds left on that ultimate cooldown, not level 16, but does have some ability haste.
Labrov trying to find a flank. Hansama sidesteps the roots. Over the shielding from Seraphine. Will escort Hansama to safety. Thumbs up from him. Dragon and pushing in that wave. BDS turning their attention to that side of the map, knowing they can't really contest the Dragon. It's not one that they need to fight for right now. No soul secured just yet. But it is a window where they can maybe secure another tower, get a little bit more gold, get another item. Definitely be, at the very least, something. The gold deficit isn't too extreme. But another objective will be secured.
Problem is, armor penetration finally starting to come through. Malphite's still fantastic, right? Even when those items come in. Caps now looking for that isolated battle versus Nuke, getting the flash. Now Caps, already Wing forward, has no flash of his own. What is the angle going to be here? Immediate cancel onto Adam, forcing him to ult defensively, and now all of G2 on the chase, ready to punish. Flashes into the grasping roots.
And that's a big blunder on the side of BDS. The TP interrupted, and like that right there, Caps just being annoying on a side lane ends up setting up the play. He's now drawing 2 members to the bot side of the map.
And trying to outplay,
and he gets a
he's
kill!
Gonna get it!
Caps! I mean, what more is there to say?
It's a Caps diff. This is a guy who has a winning ratio against every player in the LEC. Individually, across every G2 lineup, really, outside of 1 year. Now the siege coming in on the top side. BDS try to mount a last defense here, but when Adam respawns, he will not have ulti. Sheo's ult, the last real reliable tool. It's all of G2 ready to just push in here. They've knocked down bot, knocked down top, mid, the last one standing. Adam posturing like he has ultimate, still a few more seconds.
Now they have to deal with the poke once more.
I mean, it all comes down to ice. Even if Adam gets in, it's going to be so hard. And already the ulti coming out from the Malphite, immediate fall from the Seraphine. Sheo trying to disengage. Ice the one who matters, but G2 zoning him away beautifully as Caps hits the tower. They will not get the angle for the fight. Finally, Adam able to go in. Ice trying to fall, but Nuke is here. It might be enough. Caps focusing on the tower, focusing on the objective. All of BDS ready now to push back. 5v3 in their favor. This is their fight. Mickey locked up, will not be able to make it over the wall. Double kill for Nuke. BDS hold the line.
Their base lies in tatters, but BDS is still alive. Adam connects the ultimate onto Hansama. He doesn't flash away from it, and that initial pick was all BDS needed to begin the chase down. They're now looking to try and collapse on the Caps. I don't think they're going to get it, but they should be able to secure the Baron. Yike commits the smite. And this could be a huge turning point for BDS.
There's a ward in the base, however. TP there from Broken Blade when he respawns. They might be looking for the Nexus angle. But Caps and Yike are threatening. 3K, Baron getting lower, Ice ready to go and flashing from Yike, hoping to steal it, and he takes it! He gets it! And there's a ward in the base as well. Broken Blade in 3 seconds. Will he just TP and try to finish?
He TPs to mids.
Patience could be bigger here. Arrow locks up Sheo. Long range, about a 3-second CC. They're not going to be able to follow up. Sheo's got nowhere left to go. Flashing out, decent damage. No autos, but it doesn't matter. Caps still has enough damage. Doesn't even need to hit him.
They
G2.
know they have the numbers advantage. The Baron buff on Caps, and Yike gets a steal. 2 versus 4, he finds a way in.
There's just, what can you even do at that point? G2, 7K gold lead, 3 Drakes. They don't even need to play for a soul. BDS trying to hold the line, but again, if any one of these 3 carries gets close to the Nexus, they'll shred through it. Adam with
be
ulti.
careful of Adam, exactly.
Level 16. Still, they want to go for caps. The flashback, Lebrov getting lower. Nuke completely out-damaged,
Just
outscaled.
keeps doing it.
Hansama off to the side, ulti in, but he buffers it. Now finally Ice able to fire back. Ulti, lightning crash, wants to walk forward into Caps, but has to be careful. Does do a good amount of damage, but just outplayed. Caps is too damn strong. The GOAT of Europe reminds us how he got that